Hola, ¿cómo están todos? Workouts 22 y grabando. Hoy voy a jugar solo un partido o dos, o si se me presenta, pero bueno, vamos a jugar. Le hice cambios a la plantilla y vamos a ver cómo resulta esto.
This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. Hello everyone. You know, some footballers enjoy a rainy day. Not sure fans always feel that way, but an exciting match in prospect nonetheless. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And very much ready to bring you the cut and thrust of League Two. It's the Dragons, and they take on Gillingham.
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Well, they pressed them high, and here they come. And here's the starting 11 for the Dragons.
Well, it's a defensive lineup, that's for sure. But their wing-backs and at least one of their midfield players will need to break forward when they regain possession, just to give them a threat going forward.
Now, who can he play it to? Well, disappointing end to the move. Rowe. That's a good-looking ball. Well, the cross could help them. Well, that stopped exactly what was required. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, that's a very impressive return, isn't it? He's been excellent, and it's not just been his goals. His all-round players look really bright this season.
And collected with considerable ease. Well, the Dragons looking dangerous. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball?
Well, he's done really well there. What a great interception.
Well, a real struggle for both sides on the possession front here. And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline. So a throw in here. Well, there to intercept. Very effective pass. And the ball back with Dragons now. That is not going
No me
to
sale
do.
de
Well
esos
wide
tiros.
of the target.
Well, there we have it. The Dragons have controlled more of the ball in the last 15 minutes. They've created plenty of chances and looking a constant threat. You feel they have to take the lead at some point with this sort of domination.
Coleman. Promising attack this. That's a good-looking ball. And a goal!
Ah.
Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
Well, the Dragons get the ball moving again, and a quick response is required after this setback. Welsh. Aaron Rowe. Attacking with vigour. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Welsh. Intelligent ball. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of your box.
Timed it well. Throw in here. Coleman. And a clever piece of defending. Oh, tremendous vision. Counter-attacking chance. Super pass. But not quite what was needed. I really thought they were going to open up the defence. And a useful cross. Well, threat over for now. Good weight on that pass. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. Room to roam on the wing for the Dragons. And they've given back possession easily.
Yeah, they've got to pass it better than that.
Aaron Rowe. Hale. Well, the threat could be there. Can he deliver? And pushed away to safety. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game.
Los partidos están a 5 minutos. Lo cambié.
I think
Pues
most
se
fans-
preguntan en qué tiempo estoy. Sé que no hablo mucho, pero como ya les dije, no me gusta hablar en los juegos. Así que no esperen que comente todo el partido.
So the referee's whistle as the action is restarted. Nice looking pass. Out of play then, corner awarded. Substitution then. Let's see how
Yo
it
opino que sí
affects the
podemos ir
match.
por el empate, honestamente.
And he's fired over the corner. And turning the ball away. Goalkeeping excellence there. Now in a more than decent position. Well, big news I'm hearing. A penalty has been awarded in one of the other games. Alex Scott with the details.
Yeah, it was a penalty for Accrington Stanley, but the keeper guessed right, and he saved it with ease. It remains 0-0 with 50 minutes played.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution.
Vamos a cambiar el medio campo.
Working so hard to win back possession. It is to be a throw-in. Well, Chelsea making waves on the transfer front, and he could be available before you know it.
Well, that's about £55 million. I would say it's a good deal for everyone, particularly the player, who can now show what a great talent he really is.
Bradley Dack. Smith. On to Dack. The Dragons have it back. Promising attack. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Nicely played. And running in behind. Well, there is a goalkeeper with a fine technique. Oh, big chance. And a fine stop to turn the ball away.
Well, that save could be the turning point here, because they've been second best all over the pitch up to now.
Well, in possession now and looking to create something of their own. And he cuts in from the wing. Johnny Smith. And support available. But quick thinking defensively. Well, he tried in vain to get himself back on side.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
And the substitution will occur now. Oakley. Well, standing off a bit, aren't they? And the pass keeps them flowing.
It's a message for Javier Santiago, attending his first game here today. So welcome, Javier, and I hope you have a fantastic game.
And a goal! Real excitement here, the equaliser.
Y ahí cayó el empate.
Well, as you can see, he gets a touch on this, but it's not quite enough to stop the goal. It was a good effort, though.
So back underway following
Tenemos
the
aún tiempo,
equaliser.
podemos buscar el descuento.
And Little. Possibilities inside the box. Well, this could really help the cause. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Danger averted for now.
Well, that's how to avert the danger. Just get it out.
High quality defending. Hale. Could we see some late drama here? Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Could be troublesome. Can they forge ahead? No! And all because of the goalkeeper. Margins, margins.
Well, he has done well there, but he should have won the game. They probably won't get another chance now.
Now I'm hearing that something has happened in one of the other venues. A goal there. Alex Scott with the news.
Yep, it's a goal for Tranmere Rovers. The goalkeeper did all he could, but no one was going to stop that one. They've scored the opener here with 85 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. Well, a bit too comfortable for the goalkeeper.
Just needed a better weight on it.
And the Dragons unable to retain possession. That's a good-looking ball. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. The emphasis very much on attack. Must take the lead here.
Ah, no me salió. Defendieron bien todo este minuto. Defendieron muy bien.
Stuart, what did you make of it?
Well, Derek, it was...
Bueno, creo que podemos jugar otro partido más. Creo que sí podemos jugar otro partido. Ah, sí, no les conté, vendía un jugador fuera de las cámaras. Estamos en el puesto 9.